My final CS50x project named Fastest Frog. So we've got the menu here with a splash screen in the back, and you can either play or quit. We're not going to quit it just yet. We're going to give this a go. So right off the bat, this is familiar to anyone who has played Mario or any side-scrolling platforms in the past. You're basically one small frog trying to get to the end of the third level and beat the game. And so you can see in the top left, you have an HP, a score, and a time system. So I'll start playing and show it off. But yeah, and you have two different types of enemies. So first one, you can see the frog. They are affected by gravity. They walk. Everyone walks right off the end of the map. Again, similar enemies in Mario, but you have these birds as well. So two types of enemies who we get points for jumping on top of. So you can see I already have 45 points. And then if I collect the coin or the apple, then you get more points. And you can see you defeat the enemy, you get more. So those are the two primary ways of increasing your score. The other way is, as you can see, there is a timer. So this is not a old school run at a time and that's game over, but it is the faster you go, the more points you get at the end of the game. So I really wanted to encourage, good gameplay and encourage, success and flowing through the game well, rather than punishing mistakes and punishing players for being too slow. I want people to be able to enjoy it. You can also see, so actually here you go. So this is, we're going to a new level. And I actually made the songs for the first two levels. So the last one and this one in this program called One Bit Dragon. And then the intro and the third level I got from a royalty-free pack I paid for on Humble Bundle. Shout out to them. So this, what I also wanted to do with this game is two features called Coyote Time and Input Buffering. So Coyote Time is where when you run off a ledge, so normally if you didn't have Coyote Time, you would have to jump. That guy got stuck there. You would have to jump like when you're technically touching it, but as soon as you fall off, you would not be able to jump. So I would not have been able to jump there. You can see how I'm kind of falling down, but I'm still able to jump, and that helps keep the game flowing. People want to jump at the end of the platform, so it really helps with the flow. If I didn't have that there, it feels way too clunky. Same with input buffering. So I'm hitting space before I actually touch the ground, and my player still jumps. So you have a little window to still jump before you touch the ground, because what the game does is it checks if you're on the ground. If you are, then you jump. And if not, you don't jump because you're not on the ground. Without input buffering, that means that if you jump like a split second too early, you don't jump and you feel stuck to the ground, and it just really feels bad. Whereas with input buffering, like every platformer has this, where it lets you kind of just spam jump and you're going to be jumping around. But if I press it too early, press up here, it doesn't go. So you still have to time it well. Another one is you can get hurt by enemies, so you still, destroy everything you touch. Basically unstoppable, but get hit 3 times and you are out. So I'm going to try and avoid that so we can see the end of the game. That's where the HP system comes into play. Same as falling off a ledge. It's game over, and you got to go from the start. I made this game in the Godot engine, so I really wanted to learn something new, a new tool, a new language, and Godot, I'd heard about it. I was looking up open source engines, and that was kind of everyone's main recommendation. There's also Unreal, there's Unity, but Godot is open source, and it's been getting more and more popular, and I really wanted to try that. I really wanted to learn a new net language, GDScript, which is similar to Python, basically kind of use everything I've learned in this course to make a game, and that's what I've done. So I published this on itch.io, which is a really popular small-time creators. It's something where you can it's like the SoundCloud game, so you can just publish it for free. It's really, like, all the analytics are really accessible, and it's popular really with indie creators and small-time creators like me, where, I'm gonna have my friends and family play this game and not anyone else, so I'm not gonna be publishing to Steam. But there you go, that's the game. So there's also a victory screen, and that is my CS50x course. I'm going to be posting a link to the game as well, but I hope you enjoyed it, and best of luck in 2025.